So they made a black woman cry on camera, crying so you'd buy her belt buckles. And when she wiped that tear off her face, the tear just disappeared because the woman, she wasn't real to begin with. The tears weren't real, the business wasn't real, but the $40 you spent, oh yeah, you better believe that was real. And it went straight to a drop shipper in China. Let's get to it. Cue the clip.
This that Raymundo reacts, huh? Y'all came in for the laughs, huh? You did. Stay for the commentary cause it makes sense, huh? Real talk.
That boy is good.
See, we gonna talk about something today that's got me genuinely heated. And I don't mean the regular internet foolishness. I'm talking about an entire industry that figured out how black empathy is profitable. They built AI machines to pretend to be us. To cry like us, to struggle like us, and to take our money while doing it. The Verge just dropped a massive investigation. And I mean, they found dozens of accounts showcasing fake black women on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, crying on camera, begging for you to support their small black-owned business. And the product? Shein junk marked up over 400%. The faces? Generated by an AI prompt. The struggle? Scripted by a machine. Now here's what the math ain't mathing for me. But before we get into it, show the channel some love. I'm 98 subs away from my goal of 1K. Hit the sub, hit the like, hype this thing up. Now I need y'all to understand the scale of this before we break it down. This ain't one person. This ain't a hustle that got out of hand. Jeremy Carrasco, he runs an organization called riddance.ai. And what they do, they detect AI generated accounts. He told The Verge his team finds 100 different accounts per day, all across TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. 100 fake black businesses every single day. And the most popular one, a woman who doesn't exist named Aliyah. Her video hit 6.5 million views, 814,000 likes, and almost 30,000 comments, 40,000 followers. People in those comments, they're saying they want to support that black woman's business. Let me buy one. How do I order? India Catter Campbell, an actual black business owner, is trying to open up a cafe in Seattle. She was in those comments. She told The Verge, and I quote, "I was trying to be supportive too as an independent black businesswoman. Solidarity as I'm trying to start a business myself." I mean, a real black woman trying to start a business showing solidarity with the machine. That's the deception we're dealing with. So let me walk you through exactly what they're doing. On TikTok, you're scrolling, you see a light-skinned black woman. They name her Aliyah, dressed in country western gear. She's at a table, she's got leather working tools, she's sewing belt buckles, except she's sewing places on the buckle where you don't actually sew. She's crying, real tears. Well, AI generated tears running all down her face. On-screen text says, "Even as a black woman, I have more faith that white women will stay 13 seconds to help my belt buckle business. Y'all some dirty some of my bitches, I tell you that much." So she wipes a tear. And if you watch close enough, The Verge pointed this out, the stream of liquid below where she wipes just disappears because the AI didn't coordinate the tear with the wipe. It's just generating frames. Now here's where the disconnect really starts. The exact belt buckle, sunflower design, detachable knife inlay, everything is on Shein for $9, but she's selling it for $40. And she's not the only one. The Verge, like I said before, found dozens of accounts. Another one called Aliyahsbuckles. Same background, same tablecloth, same spool of twine, different AI generated black woman, but still the same fake ass tears, same fake ass struggle. They found Native American characters, Hispanic characters, white women characters, but here's what the data shows. The most viewed, most engaged with AI generated characters, black women. by a landslide. The algorithm figured out that a crying black woman converts better than anything else, and they optimized it. Real talk. Now here's where it gets personal. A few weeks ago, Gizelle Bryant of The Real Wives of Potomac, she goes on her podcast, Reasonably Shady. She admits she bought 2 crochet bags. Why? Because she saw a video, an AI-generated black boy crying on camera, saying white boys were bullying him for crocheting. And Gizelle, I quote, said, "I was like, I want to help this little black boy reach his goal." She bought the bags, then she found out the boy wasn't real. The bullying wasn't real. The crocheting wasn't real. None of it was. And she said on her podcast, and I need y'all to sit with this one, "How did I get tricked?" Viola Davis was on that too. And we all know Viola Davis, Academy Award winner, one of the most respected black women in entertainment history. She was in the comments supporting the machine. Now, if Gizelle Bryant and Viola Davis couldn't tell, what does that mean for your auntie on TikTok? What chance does your mom scrolling at 2 a.m. have? They weaponize black empathy against black people, and they choose the most recognizable symbol of struggle, a black woman crying, a black boy being bullied, because the data told them those images bypass your critical thinking. They go straight to your heart and then straight to your wallet, but not your wallet, their wallet. Now let's break down what this actually is, because it's easy to just call it a scam. And don't get me wrong, because it is. But there's a deeper layer that I feel you need to understand. The Verge went to Sienna Davis. She's a communications researcher at the University of Pennsylvania, and she studied this extensively. She defines digital blackface as, and I'm reading her exact words, a phenomenon where non-black individuals use the internet and digital technologies to mimic black cultural expression for personal, economic, or political gain. She traces it back directly to blackface minstrelsy, the legacy of slavery. The foundational idea that blackness is, quote, inherently exploitable, up for grabs, available to be used to extract value from black bodies in whatever way non-black people see fit. Let me say that again. Extract value from black bodies in whatever way they see fit. In 2026, they don't need exaggerated lips and dialect. They need a prompt. Generate a light-skinned black woman crying at a table. Make her look struggling but hopeful. Make her look like someone you want to help. And then the machine spits her out. Tempest Henning, professor of philosophy at Fisk University, a historically black university. She pointed out the names. Aliyah, Amaya, these are coded black names. But there's nothing else signaling authentic blackness other than the avatar itself. It's a costume, it's digital blackface, and it's being mass produced at a scale minstrel shows could never have dreamed of. Now let me take y'all to the biggest picture, because this ain't random. This ain't some type of hustle that got out of control organically. There's a company in China called Silicone Intelligence. They've publicly stated their goal: create silicone laborers, 100 million. They're not hiding it. It's not a conspiracy. It's a business model. They want to replace human beings, starting with the most vulnerable, most trusted, most marginalized faces in commerce with machines. And who's backing this? Investors like Tencent, Sequoia Capital, the same venture capital that funds the apps you use every day. They're not choosing black women because they respect black women. They're choosing black women because your empathy is profitable. If they can hijack black identity to sell belt buckles today, what are they coming for tomorrow? What happens when these AI-generated black influencers start endorsing political candidates? What happens when they start shaping what the black community believes about health, about money, about education? What happens when the most trusted face on your feed, the face that looks like your sister, your auntie, your mother, is a machine optimized to extract from you? And the platforms, Meta knows, TikTok knows, Instagram knows. You think with the billions that they have that they can't recognize this? They can, but they're moving slowly. You know why? Because the engagement metrics, they look good. Your outrage, your empathy, your support, it's all just numbers on that quarterly report. And here's what it comes down to. It's not really about one belt buckle being sold for $40. It's about whether Black identity is for sale to the highest bidder with the best AI subscription. They don't respect us enough to sell to us with their own faces. Think about that. They can create any avatar, an Asian woman, a white man, an animated character, but they choose a crying Black woman because their data said that your heart was the easiest to access. Your support is the easiest to extract. Don't let them monetize your heart. But what do I know? That's just my opinion. Maybe that's just me. But before you scroll past the next small Black-owned business, pause. Look at the hands, look at the tears, look at the background, and ask yourself, is this really a person or a prompt? Now, what would you do if you saw the Aliyah video? Would you have bought the buckle? Would you have commented support? Or have you already bought a buckle? This is a judge-free zone. Let me know in the comments. I actually want to know. Till next time, if you enjoy the content, you want to stay locked in, hit that sub button to the right and to the left. More dope content. And I'm out.
This that Raymundo reacts, huh? Y'all came in for the laughs, huh? You did. Stay for the commentary cause it makes sense, huh? Real talk.
That boy is good.